Honorable Chair, Excellencies, and colleagues, I am pleased to intervene on behalf of the Pacific Small Island Developing States represented in New York. I understand we have not had the opportunity to meet in the recent past, so our meeting today is timely given the magnitude and seriousness of the issues that confront us all during these challenging and unprecedented times. I also take this opportunity to commend our Chair, Honorable Gaston Brown, and his team for their able stewardship and leadership of AOSIS. For the Pacific SIDS, climate change is our top priority. We have all the evidence we need. Let us move with confidence and focus squarely on actions, and more actions. Our survival is dependent on what we achieve on the ground. In the same breath, the big polluters and emitters need to demonstrate true leadership and understanding of the desperate situation faced by SIDS and the global community as reported in the latest IPCC report. We as the global family need to come together and succeed in the fight against climate change. The ocean is the lifeblood for Pacific SIDS. It is at the core of our way of life. It unites our communities and is our home and a provider for our livelihood. Pollution must be tackled out of existence if we want to avoid plastics being the main inhabitants of our ocean in the very near future. We must also guard against damaging our natural environment in the name of so-called development. The issues captured in the Declaration give us a clear view and understanding of what needs to be accomplished. However, we still need to be together and walk the road to reach our destination. This will require us all to have commitment, patience, and resilience during these challenging times. The Pacific SIDS are committed stewards of the blue Pacific continent. Sea level rise is of immediate and grave concern. It will impact adversely on food and nutrition, including what we are entitled to exploit from our maritime zones, cause pollution, displacement, and endanger our sovereignty. These are no longer subjects for academic discourse. They are real existential challenges for us all. The Pacific SIDS welcome the ongoing work within UNCLOS and call for the urgent conclusion of the negotiations on the international legally binding instrument under UNCLOS on the conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity in the areas beyond national jurisdictions. We view the BNJ instrument as an opportunity to, among other things, protect our high seas from overexploitation and ensure that their resources should be utilized in a sustainable manner. We are concerned that the increased acidification of our ocean, which is like climate change caused by CO2 emissions, is already destroying entire reef ecosystems which may not be recovered. Reef damage affects fish population, which in turn affects entire fisheries upon which we rely. This is only one example of how truly interconnected the effects of climate change have on our environments and in our daily lives. Our ocean connects us, and our reliance on its bounty must be balanced by our stewardship of its health for the benefit of future generations. Our concerns over climate change and its effects on the ocean also extend to our maritime zones and the need to secure them and the rights and entitlements that flow from them without reduction, even in the face of rising sea levels. In this connection, we reiterate the adoption by our Pacific leaders last month of a declaration on preserving maritime zones in the face of climate change-related sea level rise. We are heartened that AOSIS leaders have reflected key elements of that document in this meeting's declaration, and we encourage the international community as a whole to support the declaration as a matter of equity, fairness, and justice, as well as a reflection of the legal soundness of the declaration in full alignment with the text and purposes of UNCLOS. We believe that more targeted and urgent action is needed to secure our oceans from plastic pollution, and to end this, we encourage members to progress discussions on a new legally binding global agreement on plastic pollution. Mr. Chairman, most SIDS members are still not eligible for concessional financing because they are classified as middle or high income countries, but they are the more vulnerable, and face severe structural challenges due to remoteness, economic concentration, and dependence on external flows such as remittances, foreign direct investment, and tourism revenues. The COVID-19 pandemic has greatly exacerbated these vulnerabilities by restricting travel, collapsing investment and tourism, and weakening the economies from which remittances are sent. We believe that a commonly agreed to multi-dimensional vulnerability index, or an MVI, which is also recognized by international financial institutions, is necessary to enable small island developing states access to sufficient and affordable financing for sustainable development and to address some of our climate challenges. A lot of work has been put into developing MVIs, which can benefit from further discussions and agreement on how they would be utilized by the financial institutions to assist states in achieving their development goals. The Pacific SIDS therefore welcome the establishment of the high-level political advocacy group, including the need to also include our development partners in this group. Mr. Chairman, climate financing and its timely disbursement remains a major challenge for all SIDS. Simplification and harmonization of procedures, as well as more involvement and inputs from SIDS member states in the decision-making process, are necessary and must be implemented. We note with satisfaction the improvement gained in the work of the Green Climate Fund, the GCF, through improved commitment, implementation, and disbursement rates realized in the activities managed under this Green Climate Fund. The real test of our collective success is to see concrete and practical activities being implemented on the grounds that benefit our societies, especially the most vulnerable. We note the progress achieved with the implementation of the Samoa pathway to date. However, we need more achievements to be realized over the coming months. We hope to be able to fully participate in COP26 in Glasgow, despite the travel difficulties posed by COVID-19. To build on the momentum of COP26, our Pacific SIDS family also would like to invite you to our Ocean Conference in Palau in February 2022 to further our work. It may be our last chance to drive home the message that climate change will play an even more crucial and significant role in our future survival on this planet. We urge the Secretary General and his team to take this issue of the Samoa pathway implementation as a top priority. Finally, the SIDS welcome your initiative, Mr. Chairman, to institutionalize AOSIS through the establishment of a permanent office in New York to provide the necessary and much needed support. Mr. Chairman, we thank you once again for hosting the AOSIS Leaders Meeting, and we conclude by pledging our support to the group in progressing our agenda and the opportunities at the national and international level. Thank you.